spoke to Marvella about the concerns, and I think we may have another option. So, we need at least to be involved.
Ito natin lagay. Yan, para kita yung ano, kita yung mga kasaway na bebe. Kasaway na bebe nila.
Ay, baka nga dyan!
Upstairs. Let's go. You're not going upstairs. There's been an incident. Yes. Put that away. And stay off the second and third floors.
That's President Morgan's friend and advisor, Harry Holland.
Right, correct. Agent Trask, Secret Service Agent Colin Trask. I recognize Wally Glick, director of the FBI, and Irv Samuelson, the head of the National Park Police. They were arguing. And then another man I didn't recognize.
Can you state your name for the record? Lawrence Stokes, Larry, and you are the chief of police for the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department, Mr. Stokes? Yes, sir. How did the Metropolitan Police Department come to be involved in the investigation into Mr. Winter's death? How did the MPD come to be involved? It's our jurisdiction, Senator. Any death in the district, even the White House. You think they'd have let me in there that night if it wasn't? You're saying they weren't happy with the MPD being the lead investigative agency? I don't want to speak for anyone, but that was my impression.
Oh my God, really? The MPD? Not the FBI, not the Secret Service, not the CIA, the entire national security apparatus of the United States government at our disposal, and we get stuck with some big cops from the fucking MPD. I wouldn't call the MPD to help me find my dick.
This is Chief Tubbs of the MPD. You can't find your dick. Okay, Chief, what are you going to do here? I'm going to leave that in the hands of my detective.
What detective?
She's here. Where? She's on site.
What the fuck is that? On site? This is the site. We're here. This is the fucking site. Where is she?
Yeah, she'll be up very soon. How long was she out there? About 5 minutes. It felt longer.
What is she doing?
She's birding.
Birding?
Birding is a very popular hobby. In fact, in many of our great national parks.
I know what birding is.
Why are we waiting? We're waiting for her because she is the best detective in the world.
You know how I know that's a lie? Do you know how I know that's a lie? Because the best detective in the world, whoever the fuck that is, does not work for the fucking MPD.
Well, first of all, very important. Second of all, Cordelia Cup doesn't work for the MPD. She's a consulting detective.
That's who it is.
She solved the Ratsburger case.
You know who Cordelia Cup is. You sit in the elevator, you hope they weren't bringing in Cordelia Cup. What?
Ratsburger, the one in Georgetown where everybody thought the wife did it, but it was the daughter who trained the Corgi to fire a gun.
I don't care! I don't care!
He was upset. I think upset would be a fair word.
I don't care if she's Miss fucking Marple or Sherlock Holmes or whoever the fuck Daniel Craig is in that fucking movie. I want her in here now.
Teddy Roosevelt was already known as a prominent birder before he became president. After his first year at Harvard, he published The Summer Birds in the Outer Roundup. I have a copy if you'd like to borrow it. But what's really exciting is when he got to the White House, he kept a journal. Every bird he saw on the grounds. 93 birds, including 5
5 woodpeckers, 7 sparrows, and 20 workers.
So many workers. Days.
I wonder if I'd
Days.
and I did. Not a warbler, but a screech owl and a purple grackle. Wow, it's a lot of tubes. Where's the body? Oh, I see feet.
Ano kain dyan? Ay, meron tayong ligo. Huwag mo nakagamit sa aking kapit.
Locked from the other side. The windows sealed. We believe it's a suicide. Okay, cool. Has anybody moved anything in this room? Not since I arrived. Do you want to know why we believe it's a suicide? No. Who found the body? I was watching TV. Well, I don't like TV. I like ATV, but not TV. Yes. Do you? Think I do. Yes. Oh, God. I don't like getting dressed. I don't like talking to people, especially my son's husband. Was it in the United States? Worst. Anyway, I ordered vodka. It never came. I made a few calls. It was not a porno. I said I was watching a movie. It was not a porno. I know you're probably thinking it was. I wasn't thinking that. Anyway, I heard a loud thump. Thump? Yes. We're not talking about the porno anymore, are we? No. It came from next door. It sounded like something falling or someone. I opened my door there. I heard the door close. Where? I don't know. We're talking about 9:57. 9:57.
Isa pa lang.
Very
Nagalot yung Univer.
I have
Isa pa lang ako mag-iikot ng ulit yung aking
anyone next door. Did you see anyone else? Hear anything else? But the TV was very loud. I'm not normally a screamer in this company, but I saw my husband dead a few years ago. It's been hard. Clyde died in our bed. He was actually dead before we went to sleep. I had done it. I even tried to get a little something going. He was unresponsive.
Asan lang yung
Which was
maliit?
not unusual, though. I mean, I did not marry them
Nabili lang
for
yung muna
sex.
maliit. Ikot-ikot na ang gusto ko. Ang sakit pa lang yan.
Breakfast, to work, I came home. He was still there. And that's when I realized that something was probably wrong with Clive. Clive. What are these other rooms? The sitting room, the linen room, the gym, the solarium. There's a room right here in the hall, and the kitchen. Well, the mini kitchen. Wow, that's super interesting. I'm just wondering, should we circle back to the dead man in the game room at this point, or stay on the tour? Stay on the tour. There's a room on the northeast corner. It's a bedroom, but it's empty. The 3 on the south side are also bedrooms, and there are offices on the other side. Who's opposite? The executive chef, the executive pastry chef, so he's only their names. They're not here right now. They still have names. It's a suicide. You said those are bedrooms? Whose bedrooms? That belongs to Trip Morgan, the president's apartment, and he's downstairs.
No.
He's in there?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Did anybody talk to him?
He came out when Miss Cox was screaming. But went back inside. He said he'd been upstairs at 9:30. Didn't see anything.
That's it. Dead body, 2 doors down, he goes back to bed.
Yes, do you want to talk?
I do, but not yet. Dan's room.
Kuya, ano to?
And this? Whose bedroom is this? Mr. Hollander lives in the home next to Mr. Morgan?
Harry Hollander.
Yes.
Oh.
You didn't mention I live in the home. I was not going to mention it. Just like I wasn't going to tell you the color of my pajamas or the size of my slippers or how long I brush my fucking teeth.
I recommend.
I want to set this scene for you. Detective Cup. Downstairs, right now, is a steak dinner. There are 200 people down there, including the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of Australia and the Secretary of Defense and the Secretary of State and the Australian Foreign Minister. And Hugh Jackman. Yes. Australia didn't even want this dinner, okay? We had to beg them to come. Did you know how shitty you have to be to piss off Australians? But that's what the last administration did time and time again, and we are trying to clean up that mess tonight, okay? Because despite the fact that they gave us 3 Crocodile Dundee movies, Australia is important to the United States.
Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles was a very disappointing film.
And now there is a dead man up here. And not just any dead man, the man who runs the White House. Now the party ends in 45 minutes. We're on the clock, okay? If word gets out right now, in the middle of the state dinner, that the chief usher is upstairs, dead, we're fucked. If we try to hide it and don't tell anybody, we are fucked. So what we need to do as quickly as possible is to stop talking about purple fucking gaggles.
Crackle.
What?
You said gaggles. Crackle.
Gaggle.
Crackle.
God damn it! We need to make a determination about what happened here. Then manage to roll out on that information in such a way that we are marginally less fucked than we would otherwise be. As a nation, do you understand, Detective Cup?
Who's he?
Edwin Park, Special Agent, FBI.
Ugh. Another dude. Oh, Jesus. You do need.
Ay, puso pala.
Alis tayo, nag-alala ako. Nag-alala rin ang show mo. Hoy! Ano ba? Kaya na naman kayo? Kumain ng kanin. Kanin kalter. Kanin. Kumain na kanin. Oh, ano ba? Kumain ng kanin. Ha? Ha? Putik. Kain na tayo.
Ako nang may pumunta.
Suicide note? That is what it appears to be. How did they react to this?
Ginagawa mo ganyan.
I think you expect.
You said it. You said it.
And then they just started strategizing.
I think we played out yesterday's on the wraps. Way to go, Simone. Recording. Agreed. There are going to be questions.
Masati yung sahig. Ano sahig? Babasa yung kiss mo yung init. Oh, init na sa'yo ng sahig. Ako naman maglamig yung singaw. Init eh.
Oh, okay. So, first of all, no, you're not.
Kaya pa mo naman yung ano dyan.
Go downstairs.
Ah,
You just said now.
There's a steak dinner downstairs. I think I mentioned that.
Perfect timing. Actually, there is
ito luto yung ating ano eh. Kanin eh.
Why do you want to go downstairs?
to see if I see anything.
Like what?
Like what?
Like what do you want to see?
Like, I don't know. If I knew, I'd ask you to go down and get it for me, and I would go get myself something to eat.
He killed himself. Isn't it more than possible?
I don't know what's more than possible. Either it's possible or it's not.
He slit his wrist. He left the suicide note. He was stressed.
Tell me the answer.
You didn't ask.
Ask me one question. Okay, here's one. How did he kill himself?
What do you mean? He slit his wrist.
With what?
What?
With what?
There's no knife.
Say it so we can hear it.
There's no knife.
There's no knife.
Did anybody remove a knife?
We don't even need to take out. Birds have teeth. It's not that they're just doing it not. They literally filter out things that are not food. We don't have that ability. All of you. Because if you could focus and concentrate and notice what's wrong with this scene, and it's not just the knife. That is not nearly enough blood samples like those on his wrist. Those people that cut both wrists and the angle of the cuts don't appear to be self-inflicted. Also, there are no hesitation marks, which you will almost always see in the face suicide. He has cuts on his face from inflammation and ulceration in his mouth. He appears to have ingested some type of poison. There is a large intrusion on the back of his head. I believe he was dragged into this room, which makes sense because this is a really odd place to commit suicide. And that it's his shirt, and that's not his blood on the shirt, that it's not his. So, anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna go downstairs. How long we got? 30 minutes to show me around. Yes, of course. This is what you're
I'm here if you need it.
I don't need it.
Go ahead and do. I need federal resources. I'm here to help.
No, you're the guy that wanted the kids to make sure I didn't make those things that made me uncomfortable for her. And you're the guy that tries to help me when I knew when I told her the truth.
Ah, hey, hey.
I do.
My name is Edwin. I'm not that guy.
Ano ba yung ano, ayos yung ano natin? Okay, paliligo ko yan. Tapos ating kumain, pakainin ko muna kayo. Tapos ligo kayo, ha? Grabe, sobrang init. Parang hindi ko kayang tubig na ano. Walang yelo rito.
Yes, sir.
And what did she want to see?
She wanted to see everything. So I showed her.
Tagal maluto yung kanin natin eh. Sobrang hina ng apoy eh.
147 windows, 28 fireplaces, 8 staircases, and 3 elevators spread across 6 floors and 2 mezzanines. 2 basements, the ground floor, the state floor, and 2 floors upstairs. The president and his family live on the 2nd and 3rd floors, although there are guest bedrooms on both floors, as you know. The first floor, the state floor, contains the great ceremonial rooms, the state dining room, the red room, the blue room, the green room, and the east room, the largest room in the house. That's where Kylie is playing. In between the state dining room and the east room is the cross hall, which is where we are now. How many employees? 96 full-time in the house. No working tonight. About half that. And for a dinner like this,
I
there are
need
contractors
to make give the butter.
30 of them. Mainly kitchen workers and butlers. How many guests? 140 or so, but I need to add some belly days. Sorry. Just saw my boss dead upstairs. Lily Schumacher.
And what is your position at the White House, Ms. Schumacher?
I am the White House Social Secretary.
You're responsible for coordinating all social activity in the White House.
That's correct.
That includes state dinners.
Yes.
morning of October 11th, the Australian state did.
Malaki!
Let me be more specific. Where were you when you first saw this couple?
The green room. I still have I guess we know. So, 141, and that includes these two.
Hey, sa'yo ba ako nandito pwede ka? Ha?
Sorry.
Sinabi ba ako?
That's fair.
Did you find that odd?
But honestly, I was so concerned about finding Amy. I didn't.
Ano ba? Ganito, go! Go! Sige. Makalutin namin. Go. Ah.
Phone shop. 20 minutes. 1 hour. Yes. On a visit. Take the long way.
You don't have to come.
The lower basement is where we keep most of the supplies. Storage, laundry, HVAC, electrical. There's an incinerator down here. Staff, break room, and dining room. No longer.
Jamie said Amy.
The upper basement. Carpenter shop, paint shop, chocolate shop, Holy Valley, it's all digital storage, emergency supplies, a dentist's office, walk-in sensor.
I saw The Shining. Let's keep going.
Those doors, staff entrance, flower shop.
Where's access to the third floor?
More people than you think. I've never thought about it. Amy, Trip, Nan, Harry, the president, Mr. Morgan, the chefs, various aides, housekeeping. There's all the ushers, all the maintenance staff. Lots of son of a bitch's house.
What about you?
Me?
You.
Yeah. And Alexis too. To the east, East Wing to the West Wing. Your main room, China room, diplomatic reception room, lab room. But Spencer's favorite room. He stopped by here first thing every morning, and it was always the last place he went before he left for the night. He told me once he went to read it at my Nicholas room. I think he got pretty close. Where's Marbella? White House chef.
Haven't seen her.
For how long?
An hour.
What about security? How does that work for state dinner? Well, it really depends on the dinner. Maybe for the state dinner, or someone was found dead due to circumstances. A consultant detective was on her way to the airport for a long land trip to Papua New Guinea to see a time-off trip. Admiral was called in to investigate. That one. There are 5 checkpoints tonight. 2 pedestrian and 3 vehicle. Each checkpoint is staffed by someone from the Secret Service or the Social Secretary's office. All guests have already been pre-screened by Secret Service. All they would do is show ID. Once they're past the preliminary checkpoint, there's an additional Secret Service checkpoint, bag searches, and magnetometer screenings. There are no security cameras in the residence. There are no security cameras in the residence.
I'd explain the suicide note.
I can't.
It is his writing, though.
I don't know.
Maybe he slit his wrist in another room and then went to the gate room.
Maybe he did it at home before coming to work.
You know, it doesn't have to be this way between you and me.
How would you like it to be?
More respectful.
You want me to respect you for what? I don't know you.
I don't know you either, but I respect you.
That's different.
Why?
Fine. What are we out here? What are you doing in here?
Just looking around.
This is a crime scene.
It's an office.
And you need to leave.
We're concerned about sensitive political documents that might have been in the usher's office.
You said that. Really?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Harry Holland, the president's best friend and closest advisor, has no role in the justice system and no operational authority to conduct any part of this or any other investigation. We're just rummaging on through the office of the chief usher only minutes after his death looking for political documents.
Yeah.
Why would the chief usher have political documents?
Well, I would hope you would. That's fine. I know you mentioned very vulnerable reputation. I respect that. I really do. But we need to understand that this is not like any other place that you've ever worked. And I say that not knowing or caring where you work. I say that because there is no place like this place on earth. It is bigger than you.
If nothing obvious, I'm inside the house. This was just that way. Yes.
Is it going to work?
I might update the TV. Don't call it now.
You make it yours. I'm joking.
contact with Amy Winter
Or that.
the innocent sheep ship. Everyone had contact with her. It's gonna be a long night. No one stayed up for 43 hours looking for a self-caller nature.
Possible.
There's no way. There are hundreds of people in the house. The show is almost over.
The show is almost over. He shouldn't be part of this discussion. He shouldn't be part of this discussion.
We need to tread carefully. Why? This is the White House. I know you know what you're doing. I just don't know if you know what you're doing with. This administration has been in for over 6 months. I don't even follow this shit, but I know enough to know they can't walk straight. Now a dead guy showed up at the first state dinner. This is the last time a dead guy showed up at the White House.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. Look at the guy. Margaret Wong. That's the girl. I didn't know. There's more actually. Can you grab that link? The 9 other deaths in the White House, none of them suspicious. The ones who consider President Secretary dying and very, very large arbitrary suspicious with some people do, including me. Yes! So we'll check. Next to Silver Sparrow. Morgan's considered a leech. You don't know Washington and the people around here don't like that. When this gets out, it's going to be another scandal in the first year of an underperforming administration. Song Sparrow? Let's check next to Fox Sparrow. Don't you think I'd be a little more excited if it was Fox Sparrow?
Palay walang
Anyway,
Plus, USS relations are weirdly toxic right
Iba yung
now.
ulam nyo, ha?
I get it. Any dead body is bad.
Nahihilo ko sa init. Ika, hindi ko
So look,
dito.
I know some of you are worried about the optics of losing that White House right now. I'm trying to care about this, but I really don't. So you all help me talk to the people I need to talk to. I'm going to go downstairs and stand at the exit. Thank every guest for coming and ask them what they know about the dead man upstairs.
what are you proposing to do?
Okay, I got it. I got it.
I got it.
Okay, yes. Yes. Fine, I'll do it.
I got it. So what happened to my...
Then, we line up people for Detective Hunt to talk to. We approach them one by one.
Mama, thank you
Out
for
of them, don't
coming.
reveal anything to the group about what has happened. Detective Hunt will do it when she takes their statements.
Kain tayo.
Focus on who gets to start, we'll staff later, we'll move them through as quickly as possible. Agreed? Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, that plan isn't gonna work.
Huh?
This is a disaster.
Yes.
A potentially major diplomatic incident.
Yes.
There's only one person who can put a stop to this.
You, Jackman? You want me to tell them they can't leave?
Yes, Mr. President. Yes.
Prime Minister Ross.
Yes.
Prime Minister Ross killed Harry Winter.
Seems unlikely, but then finding a dead body in the third floor of the White House during a state dinner seems unlikely too.
Why don't let everyone go, and then you can call back in the people that you need to talk to.
Because if we let them all go, then everyone will we need to go back respectfully, Mr. President. This house needs to be treated like a crime scene when we take statements at a crime scene. The best possible measure we have is to find out what people saw and heard. And those things are freshest in their mind right now. We have no idea who might have been involved in this could be. So our good staff could be, just could be anybody. This is for your security as much as anything else. There may be a murderer out there. Or here.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't. People here, all Harry said is that there is strong evidence that this was a suicide, and that's what we have to wait for now. So I talked to him later to suggest otherwise, but that wouldn't be tonight.
Ano papasok sa office? Sa chat room.
No, no,
Why
no,
can't it
excuse
go
me, I sat here
okay?
long enough.
Out of order.
Well, I reclaimed my time.
You don't have any
Amy
time.
Winter was killed.
It was a
He
suicide.
was killed. He was murdered. And the Morgan administration shut down the investigation because they didn't want anything to come
We are
out.
not getting into this.
Why not? Why not? What are we doing?
Maybe
We are getting the facts out. We are not indulging in politically motivated conspiracy theories. The facts are.
Facts, really. Senator, you want facts?
I do.
Fact. Detectives Hubbard
Really
investigated the
connected
death
sa
of Amy
Baba
Winter.
Wena.
President Morgan shut him down right then and there.
No, he
That's a
didn't.
fact.
No, he didn't.
No, you just heard.
He did not shut it
You
down.
said facts.
Excuse me. If I can finish. The investigation was not shut down right then and there. Not even close. Every time a detective company wouldn't allow her to interview anyone, President Morgan said he wanted to make a little speech in the East Room to smooth things over and then let everyone go. He started talking to Mr. Hollinger about what he was going to say when all of a sudden, Australian Prime Minister Roos, Foreign Minister David Rylance, and Ambassador Taylor burst into the room. They looked unhappy. Well, for Australia, Mr.
President, Prime Minister Roos. What the fuck is going on?
Respectfully. Yes. Thank you for that respect. I was just on my way to find you. Listen, I apologize, unfortunately. It's here to see you. I really can't say more, but of course, I was pastor, which is obviously very sad, and residents are just reporting things. But I am sorry, of course, before this week go. I just want to say.
Sorry, what is she doing? What are you doing?
Detective Cup.
Not lying to me.
I'm wondering why you're wearing Amy Winter's shirt.
What?
Amy Winter. She flashed a dead man upstairs. He's wearing her shirt. She's coming to play. You're wearing his, so I'm wondering why you're wearing a dead man's shirt.
Lock it down. Now.
Mag-go to channel na lang ako Grabe lang ito ikot eh. Ikot, 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 ikot. Dikit na si Debo pala sa
This is why I told you. It's distracting. I'm trying to cook now. I'm breaking shit. I don't want him in here.
This is David Rylance.
I don't want you in here either. Any of you.
David Rylance, the Australian Foreign Minister.
I am trying to cook.
They need to have a look around the kitchen. It's my word.
Well, my protocol is that I'm trying to cook when I'm trying to cook. So, unless they cook, I don't want them in here while I'm trying to fucking cook. Do you cook?
No,
I'm not gonna poison you.
thank you.
Unless you don't
know, guys, I'm not gonna have you fuck this night up for me, Amy. I told you there were going to be flames.
You didn't tell me that. And anyway, it isn't about that.
Good.
No,
I told you.
you told me.
Told me what? Oh, there's some broken glass. There's broken glass because these assholes are distracting me. Told you what? Oh, Mr. Foreign Minister, so lovely to see you. Not in here, it isn't.
You didn't tell me that she was making flaming wanky.
I think I did.
Flaming wanky?
Yes.
Flaming. Like it's on fire at the table.
Yes.
Oh, no. Actual Prime Minister Bruce would love that.
Really?
Yes.
Great.
No, not great. There's a restaurant in Sydney.
Yes.
They make a wanky volcano.
Exactly.
Maybe it would be better if you went outside.
No, hey, he's fine. It's my kitchen. It is her kitchen.
This is a safety issue. I cannot have flames in the state dining room. Would you please put that away? What does it mean? No flames. You said that flames were okay.
Wait, he's having flames?
Bananas frost.
You didn't tell me that.
It's on the sheet.
I don't read your fucking sheet.
You told me it was okay. It is okay, just not at the table. It has to be at the table. That's the point. Bananas foster. Yes. Oh, yeah. Was it? This is.
Hey, Jesus, what is wrong with you? This is David. Is from Australia. Don't be fucking rude.
Bananas foster. A dessert with the flames. Yes. Yes, the Bruce will love that.
Why are you still here? Seriously, why are you in my kitchen?
The Australian foreign minister.
He's from Portland. It's my kitchen. I want him out now.
There's broken glass.
No. Broken glass. You want to see broken glass, Riley? There's broken glass. There's more broken glass. I am trying to do something interesting here. Something great, but you have never understood that. You just want me to serve the same old, bland, boring country club bullshit, because that's all this place is. It's an old, shitty country club where nothing ever changes except the president, but you can't even tell, because they're all fucking dudes. Well, I'm not going to do it. This is my first day dinner. I am going to serve my food my way. That's what I was brought in to do by Elliot and the president, and that is what I'm going to do. And if you get in my way again, I am going to kill you!
Well, okay, nothing would be around here. Thank you all very much. No flames in the state dining room. No flames in the state dining room.
You killed the chief usher of the White House to avenge a flaming wagon?
I didn't kill the chief usher.
Why is it really short?
I'm getting to this.
Everything. Maybe let's
I have to keep in a community.
Did you tell me?
No, I do. I do.
Okay.
Whether they let it or not, I do.
Okay.
Just want to be clear on that.
You're clear on this? It's clear. You told me you're diplomatic.
Gusto kong ngiti.
Everything I tell you here is confidential.
You gotta start with the food truck. They have food on the food truck. It's between the chance.
I saw her and she was obviously still upset. I guess I just wanted to tell her I'm sorry about what had happened.
Did you find her? Okay, you did.
Yes. Stays in this room, right?
Yes.
Well, not really.
Australians.
Okay, you know,
Kuko. Ang batas ni Kuko.
I was really following her lead.
Nalimutan ko yung ano nito. Tukudu. Si Tukudu. Ano ba kasi pala? Pala ko dito.
Up for a task. She was enthusiastic. Oh! I got a bloody nose.
Tukudu.
Look out.
20. Go, go.
Got the bloody nose and having sex with the shop, but he didn't have sex.
This is our latest
He
video.
defined sex.
My net is rolling and rolling.
Anyway, I am the diplomatic community.
Okay.
So I'm appreciative if you didn't mention it.
We got one in here for having sex with the chef.
That's the one. Feels like after that, there shouldn't be more.
He said that there were other people outside.
What people? I don't know. I just saw some things.
It's the White House.
Went back inside. That's when I ran into him.
Oh.
Mr. Winter. Mr. Bartlett. Everything okay? Yes, I just, You're bleeding. Am I? Yes. Right. Yes. Bloody nose. You alone? Yes. Let's get you one. He took me upstairs. Through the back. How did you know we had traded shirts anyway?
Sure, Mr. Winter was wrong, didn't fit. Nobody as meticulous as Winter wears a shirt that was. And when I opened his jacket, I saw a single white button, which is the trademark of an outdoor shirt maker in the Falls. I spent 2 months in Melbourne on the Curious Woman.
That was you.
He bought his shirt and clearly been dry for much longer than the blue in his jacket, which told me the switch had been made before his death. But later I could see your shirt was snug and not the quality of the suit, which is D.H. Redican of Sydney, correct?
Remarkable. You know, I was living in Melbourne when Owen Curious was killed. I think he lived one block over from my ex-wife. You might have even interviewed her. She was home with that found his body. Oh, you should have seen it. It was absolutely gates. Well, I saw it on the news. Actually, I wasn't there before she called me. She was in
Ako, hindi kaya kumanto. Rinig pala yung ano. Kala ko na mute ko.
Okay. Anything else?
Rinig ko ano ng Netflix. Hindi kaya ako paano
You
nito.
Yeah, but no. Not that. There we go.
Nagkalatsyaras, 5 minutes na house.
We got a phone call.
Ikudo,
I couldn't hear what the other person was
I'm
saying.
here in your latest upload.
Who? Mr. Winter insisted I stay. I think it will be good. You heard. Give me 5 minutes.
Turn that back to another very entertaining story.
exact words?
Yes.
I am going to be dead by the end of the night.
Yes. Okay, but we understand the shirt, though. Why he's wearing AB's shirt. Why AB had blood on his shirt.
We solved that mystery.
We didn't solve it.
And look, we don't know what AB meant, right? I mean, it's just something he said. It's something people say.
I'm gonna be dead by the end of the night.
Yes.
Who says that?
Dead people.
I've never said that. Has anyone here ever said I'm going to be dead by the end of the night?
Yeah, the one time I went camping, I said that. What do you want to do?
I want to trace that phone call to Winter's office, and I want to confirm the blood on his shirt came from Mr. Rylance. I want toxicology. I want to walk him on the body. That's fine.
Anything else?
Not right now.
Okay, well, good. I'm gonna go let everyone go. Now, hang on, Mr. President. Mr. President, someone was killed at the night house, and you were looking for one of us. And now we're just gonna walk out of here. So the world finds out about this, which they will. They're gonna think some crazy Australian murdered somebody in the White House. Yeah,
Hindi ko pala tikit si Pagay sa iyo. Teka lang.
that doesn't work for us. Nobody's gonna think that. Why not? What else are they gonna think? Huh? Does anybody here have any idea who killed Mr. Winter? Well, we think it was a suicide. Oh, you do? Detective Hodge. Is she? Do you?
No.
So the only actual detective here, one who solved an unsolvable case in Australia and is known to be one of the greatest detectives in the world, doesn't think it's a suicide, and she's here to investigate. So why don't we let her investigate, like, right now? Would it be helpful for you to talk to everybody here today?
Yes, of course, but
Stephen, this isn't your call. Harry, it was my call not to come to this fucking dinner at all. Because I can't. Instead of a Wagyu volcano, I get a bloody murder.
no, it's just like an actual bloody murder. Anyway, you were saying.
So, what I'm saying is, as bad as things are between our two countries, shit is going to get a whole lot worse if we walk in here with this thing in this house. What I'm saying is, better get the job done. I'll have to give up. And then we'll go, damn. Well, maybe you should be a little more worried about maybe a murderer running around the house right now.
Bagal lang ito.
Your call.
I need your help.
Help?
I need to talk to
Wait ako sa latest upload mo, be. Evergreen.
I can't do that.
I'm going to have to make the most detailed and persuasive case possible as to why it's necessary.
You're saying if I don't get out, then I should stay. You'll tell them about me or the sheriff.
She has a name.
I actually don't know what that is.
Marvella.
Marvella. Really? Marvella what?
It's just Marvella. She's from Portland.
If I can't convince the Australians to stay, you won't tell them about me. Chef?
As long as you possibly can.
That was the deal, yes. She told you this at the time.
No, later.
When?
When she started to trust me.
When was that?
Later. But she told Chief Jones.
That is true. And what did you think when you heard it? I thought Foreign Minister Rylance would never agree to it. And that even if he did agree to it, he would never convince Prime Minister Roos. And if he did convince Prime Minister Roos would never convince President Morgan. Meaning that even after all these years, I still made the ridiculous mistake of underestimating Cordelia Cup.
Folks, there has been a serious security incident in the White House this evening. I can't go into the details, but unfortunately this means before anyone can leave, the police need to talk to some folks. And that might include any one of you, might include me too. So I'm asking for your cooperation, your patience. I know how inconvenient this is. I can assure you that we have the very best people working on this. And it is being handled as professionally and as expeditiously as possible.
Wait, stop. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Senator Biggs.
No, I just want to make sure I understand what I'm hearing right now. So, Detective Cup wants to continue her investigation that evening, especially in light of what she learned from talking to Mr. Rylance. But she knew that President Morgan and Harry Hollinger would never let her do that because they wanted to call this a suicide and just let everyone go home. So, she doesn't even ask. She doesn't even pretend to want to stay. Instead, Miss Cup, a consulting detective with the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department, strikes a deal with the Foreign Minister of Australia to keep his sexual escapade with the White House chef secret in exchange for him convincing his boss, the Prime Minister of Australia, to manipulate the President of the United States into holding 200 people at the White House all night so she could finish her work. And then having done that, having made it look like it was the Australians who wanted to stay, she goes outside birding for a few minutes. Do I have that all right?
Yes.
This woman. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Please go on, thank you. Senator Williams.
We set up 3 interview areas. One in the state dining room, in the China room, and in the green room, which is where we started.
What is that? Paper for what? Writing? Writing what? Words. Okay, great, thank you.
How do you want to do this?
Right. Yes. Okay, I'll ask the questions. You don't talk. If you feel like you have something you really want to say, try and make that feeling go away. If at any point you want to leave the room for any reason, please do. Can you write your name and job title down for me?
Kain na ako.
Thank you.
Ay, init.
Do you have any presents for me? I'm guessing you want to know about Amy. Sorry about whatever happened, but I don't know anything. So, that's it. Can I leave? I'm gonna leave.
Yung mga dentek.
Last time I saw him. That's what you want to know, isn't it? Okay. This evening, Bruce got called in, Bruce the engineer. There was so much shit tonight, okay? You have no idea. Bruce got called in, and I'm looking for Bruce, and I go by Mr. Winter's office because I thought Bruce might be there, and I hear Mr. Winter arguing with someone. This is around maybe 9. You're asking me, so I'm telling you. Who is he arguing with, and what is he arguing about? Fuck if I know. I don't know. I know it wasn't Bruce because I saw him right
Kulit
after
mo,
that.
Tek.
That's all I know. And that is all I'm saying. And you can just sit there looking at me or whatever this shit
Kain
is.
na ako.
I'm leaving.
Kain tayo.
I have never heard Mr. Winter sound that agitated before. That angry. I've been here 17 years. He keeps it under control.
Wala akong suka. Gagahita.
He started yelling, I'm gonna tell them everything.
Walang suka.
Shit bothered me. I'm good with you asking questions.
Ang suka eh.
Last time I saw you tonight, 6:30, 6:45 in the basement.
Hey!
8:45. Both family dining.
Yeah. I saw him in the hallway just now.
You did not.
That was around 9 in the grand foyer. I saw him come out of the east room.
By himself.
Who was he with?
I never left the east room. Who said that? Someone. I was watching the concert the whole time. Yes, it's Kylie Minogue. Why would I leave?
To go kill Amy with her.
see him either.
You didn't see him get up and pull the concert and walk out of the room.
No.
And you didn't see Mr. Winter follow him.
No.
And you didn't leave.
No. Maybe I went to the bathroom.
It's gone for 22 minutes.
Was Mr. Hollinger the one Mr. Winter was yelling at in his office? That's the question. I can't say for sure. What I can say is that after I heard Mr. Winter yelling, I ran downstairs. And Mr. Hollinger was right behind me.
Not true.
You are in Mr. Winter's office?
No.
Were you on the third floor tonight?
I live on the third floor.
Were you on the third floor between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock?
Not that I recall.
Not that you recall.
You didn't see anything on the second floor?
No.
I didn't ask about the second floor. He's on his way.
For sure. I was in bed at 9:30.
Did you see or hear anything else of him?
No, not until Grammy next door started screaming. Hey, can I get some muesli or something?
Why didn't you go to the dinner?
Why didn't you go to the dinner?
I was invited.
Same.
The president's brother lives in his house.
It's not his fucking house.
Why did he invite you?
I don't know, because he's an asshole. He wanted to have the most boring fucking party imaginable.
Well, that clearly didn't work. What about Marvella? What about her? Should you be starting with her? Why? Because she said she wanted to kill him.
I am going to kill you!
You're supposed to know what to say.
But she didn't say that. Why not at least start there?
I start by listening to everything. You learn that when you're out trying to find a bird, you have to watch and listen to as much as possible. You have to take it all in. Otherwise, you start focusing on the wrong things. For example, Special Agent Clark. Don't pick up more drugs until you know what you're looking at.
Let me ask you this, Annie. When Miss Cup was conducting his interviews, what was happening in the rest of the house?
Everyone was downstairs, of course, sitting on the first floor mainly. But we were told we could use the ground floor too. If we needed anything in the basement, food or supplies, or anything for housekeeping, we had to go with one of the FBI agents who were brought in later, because they didn't want anyone together who had been in the house at the time Mr. Winter died, for obvious reasons.
Were people upset at being helped?
For the most part, no. Not in the earlier part of the evening. Well, some were,
I hate Australia!
but most people were okay. We, the staff, we tried our best to keep people occupied.
Now, Jacqueline hired Aaron Schickler to do this of her husband, JFK. The one thing she asked is that he would not look piercingly directly at the camera and that he wouldn't have bags under his eyes.
So listen, Jimmy, come on, man. No stick. I know you play it right here.
Alit-alit na kinain mo?
It doesn't matter. I can play it. But
Of course, Mr. Jackman was the best. I think most people were just anxious about going to this one.
I got called into the third floor. It's a permanent trip mortgage.
Anything of that phone?
A trip mortgage on it. Yes. Otherwise, no.
Do you want to be involved? People don't like their jobs.
Well, I used to like money.
What time did you leave Mr. Mortgage on?
9:30.
Did you see him?
No,
He said he went to bed at 9:30.
I'm just the engineer.
We are on the third floor tonight?
No.
You have an office up there?
Yeah.
Next to the game room?
Yes.
Maybe went to his home gym in the game room.
Yes. I'm sorry. What did I suggest?
Do you like games, Mr. Good Time?
Was I on the third floor?
No. No. We're on the third floor tonight.
No.
Back or third?
You know the flag was released. The first flag in Australia is allergic to olive oil. You know what I had in every arrangement?
It's too easy if you say olive oil.
Nobody told me.
Oh! There did seem to be something going on with the seating. I didn't see that.
I was gonna homosexual check one though, I'll be honest.
Have you been drinking? I don't know. There's something wrong with the food.
The thing that was wrong with the food was that there was no food.
There was no entree.
There was an entree, it just wasn't served.
Oh, okay.
Also, there was no dessert.
Not true.
I wouldn't say the evening was going poorly.
I have sung and can't get you out of my head 7 times. It's a dinner. There are bound to be issues.
Kain na.
7 fucking times.
Little things, mostly.
No entree.
Man sitting next to me was odd. Really odd. The calligrapher was having issues.
Yeah.
Well, hasn't been a good day. I'm sure you heard about the accident.
The accident?
There was an accident outside. Talk to Jimmy. Talk to Sylvia.
Hindi.
She talked to George Makach.
Oh no, you want the other George McCluskey.
No, you want the other George McCluskey.
Yan. Gagalawin niyo yung ulong ko dyan. Pwede sa inyo maalas dyan. Dahil niya.
Before any of them. My great uncle George
Ano ba naman
McCluskey
ba
was
yung
one of the
kanin?
presidential. Now he originally worked for the
Do you
railroad.
know anything about an accident?
No, I didn't see anything. I was inside at that point. Maybe talk to Emily.
Is there only one Emily?
As far as I know.
Yes, I was outside. I heard a crash. Secret Service man ran into the South Gate House. A few people came running out.
Hey!
Amy was
Hindi ka
one of them.
kamatag yung
Amy was never on
parang
site.
ubok niyo mapupunta sa pagkain ko.
There's probably 15,
Talaga.
including Amy.
No, definitely not. I was with AP when the accident happened. Well, next to him. He was fighting with the florist.
Why is he fighting with the florist?
He wasn't fighting with the florist. He was fighting with the former first lady.
No, he was arguing with one of the buttons. He was a woman. A man.
No, no.
No way. Never. I literally never saw the man land.
Never, never.
Not once.
That's not true. Amy and I enjoyed it with love many times.
Someone crashed the party.
Two people crashed the party.
The music didn't care.
No, Helen, do not fuck with me.
We had no cancellation. We were just hoping reform for us. The First Lady of Australia almost died. I almost died.
I am going to be dead by the end of the night. Listen, I worked every state tennis tomorrow week is first term. This is easy, the most stressful, the most unorganized, the most dramatically incompetent one I've ever seen.
Whose fault was that?
How long do you have?
30 seconds.
Yun, siligi ko, parang walang hangin.
Whose fault was it? It was my fault. Of course, I'm the White House Social Secretary. I bear full responsibility. But if you're asking me who I think is really responsible for this disaster, it's these people all around you. And I don't mean the Australians. This house is a fucking mess, Miska. Amy did the best he could, but they were constantly making his life miserable. The people who work here, the staff. And this didn't all start tonight. Okay, not even close. You want to understand?
understand tonight. You have to go back to the holidays. To the terrorist attacks on March 4th. To moving day, the day the old president moves out and the new president moves in. It was a nightmare. It was bad for everyone. But AB was constantly under assault. And I'm not sure he ever really clicked with the Morgans, with Elliot Morgan in particular. Elliot is indecisive.
Well, that's tricky.
Say what you will about AB. He was decisive.
This is very upsetting.
I'm sorry about that. He's dead.
It's upsetting that he's dead.
Right, of course. Did you say anything?
Yes, many times.
Anything that's like this animal?
That's tricky. You know what? He did seem distracted. I will say that. He was an unusual character in this film. He wasn't especially warm. He could be very uncompromising. My husband, the president, he and AB did fight a few times. I will be honest.
Today?
Today. Yes. Other days. Look, I liked AB. Not everyone did. He's old school.
Ano mo kaya?
Like I said, a lot of people in this house had issues with AB. With me, no. AB and I got along great, always. We were just trying to navigate this shit together.
I can honestly say I hate literally every fucking person in this house, starting and ending with my brother. Like me and AB, we were always.
I have no issues with AB. Ever.
I had the utmost respect for AB.
I cared deeply for him. We never had a crosswalk. He brought me great joy.
I don't think I ever met a father. He was like a father to me. I never thought that I would, but he did. I loved AB. Not like me.
Ano mo kaya yun?
I'm just saying that it wasn't. That's not really what I'm saying. That's not what I meant. When? How did you know? What the fuck is this?
We're outside tonight.
No?
Let me ask this a different way. We're outside tonight.
That seems like the same way. How is that any different? And the answer is no. 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 Really don't feel comfortable lying to you.
Shut up. You know that I'm lying. I do.
It was outside tonight.
I know.
With some dude from Australia.
How do you?
It was a mistake, I guess. I was frustrated. I had a lot of energy. I was there. I just need to burn that shit off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you ever just need to fuck?
Where did you go? Just around.
I went around the east side of the house and into the basement.
I haven't seen it.
I hope not.
No, certainly not. When you go because I've heard 1,000 different things tonight. The only thing that I'm sure of is that you didn't have to kill any winter. And you can't be accounted for after 9 p.m. I went to my house looking for his house and drove around.
I didn't kill Baby Winter. And someone did see me.
She came in after it was around 9:15, I think. How long was she gone? How long? It was a while. Did you talk to her? So I understand how traumatizing this is for you. This man worked here for 23 years. He gave his life to this house. He was a good man. He was my best friend. And now he's dead. I'm sorry. Please, do this all
identify any suspects during these interviews?
Suspects?
Yes.
Detective Cup didn't really think in terms of suspects, and she said she found people interested.
Did she say she found anyone interested?
And when I say people, I mostly mean birds. But, yes, she did. It wasn't during the interviews, though. After we went back upstairs, Detective Cup started pouring through everything, looking at the pictures, thinking through the stories, not just from the interviews, everything she had seen and heard up to that point, and it was a lot. It was the only time the whole evening I saw her frustrated, like she just couldn't get any traction on anything.
I'm just looking around.
Let's go for 22 minutes.
Where's Marvella?
Haven't seen her.
For how long?
An hour?
Someone crashed the party. I'm just an engineer.
She wasn't going to solve the case at that point, she knew that, but she was ready to start. She had listened, and she was ready, but she didn't know where it was. She told me at one point earlier in the day that this sometimes happened in the field when she was out looking for birds, and she said that the only thing you could do was wait, and then it would come. And then it did.
Detective Cup. Trace the Colorado office.
And? What is this place?
It's used by the grounds crew of the White House.
MLM.
Yes. We're back on. Again?
No, not right now.
Hindi mo kaya ka na bumaba. Napagawa mo na.
I'm going to be dead by the end of the night.
Let's check it, just in case.
Marami. Buti nandito ka. Mamaya hindi kita makakain. Ano ni Elsa? Bigyan ko kaya ng ano. Wait lang ha, dadagdagan ko ng dog food. Bigyan ko dog food tong ano nyo.
If anyone else dies, is it outside?
They're moving him now.
Where?
Out the back.
No, bring him out the front through the great foyer.
Grand foyer. That's where everybody is.
Exactly, he needs to come out the front.
Why did she want them to bring Winter's body up front?
Because she wanted to get everyone together in one place.
Why? Why did she want everyone together in one place?
Because of the Falcon.
Falcon.
Yes.
Is that like penguin?
Totally different kind of bird.
No, I mean, is that a nickname for someone like penguin?
Oh no, this was an actual fact. Earlier that night, I asked Detective Cup if there was anything on Teddy Roosevelt's list of birds that she really wanted to see.
Falcon, it's not a rare bird. You know what they say.
She said she loved the Falcon because of the way it hunted.
So we can make an identified or most imperceptible weaknesses in them, right? You can look at what a falcon and so you always surprised discover something like this. So language weight, or the leg, the inexperienced behavior, unfamiliarity with the terrain. There will be something. And pick a single bird out of a flock of thousands. The odd one. The weak one. They'll find it.
She knew there was a place to start, she just didn't know where it was exactly. Who it was. And the Falcon helped her find it. She realized after talking to everyone after
Ito muna
hearing
palamutin
saying
ko
so
muna yung dog
much
food nyo.
that
Ano ang ko
she
kasi
could see everyone
ang bibiting kayo sa
in
kanin.
the same place at the same time, and then she could pick that person off. And that's where she would start.
Bibiting kayo sa kanin.
She was hunting.
Mega Lord, shoutout. Bedya na na. Nakaluso ka na agad sa pinggan. Ang punuan siyang gumawa. Ay, okay lang yun, Jenny Mix. Peres lang naman tayo, walang laman ng Gcash. Parehas lang po tayo, walang laman ng Gcash. Negative pa nga ako sa bayarin ko eh. Ang aking bayarin is negative. Ang billing ko. Kailangan kong dalugin ang ano po yung paa. Nadikas kasi ulam kay mga alaga. Diba ka dyan? Ay. Yan yun, si Mat. Kaya ano ko lang yung pagkain niya, limay ko pa. Hirap pa niya yun, limay pa ako ng pagkain ng aw-aw. Hindi ko maano eh. Nangat-kat yung pagkain yung ulam nila adidas eh. Ano ko konti kanin, dami pa ng kanin. Ano ba naman yung ano? Dami pa ng kanin. Elsa! 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 Pag-ano naman, wala ka naman. Elsa, kain na. Ikaw nang mas inandara, ha? Okay na yung pwesto mo. Ito naman itong pwesto mo. Doon, dali. Doon. Dito. Ito.
Security cameras. Security cameras on receipts.
Yun nga na, maulan kayo ngayon. Yan o. Elsa! Durugin naman tong Elsa na to. Elsa! Kain na, Elsa! Yokreng! Saan ka na? Saan na rito? Tawagin mo na si Elsa. Bahala ka, magbusang ko dito ng ano. Lagyan ko na ako. Yung minag kayo nagkakinain ng kanin. Ulam lang ang pinitira nyo. Sige, mabubusog dito si Gandara. Si Gandara ng kumakain dito. Bahala kayo. Sa! Kabila tutulog ko, malaman eh. Kabilang kwarto sa Elsa eh. Punta mo nga yung tutong. Ayun, tutong, punta mo sa Elsa dun. Punta mo sa kabilang kwarto.
In the library. Which was back there. I need to talk to everyone. No. What about a cup of coffee? Are you asking me to get you a cup of coffee? I'm not your assistant. What about DA Coulthard? He's our suspect. You have a suspect. Agent Park told me you have a suspect. You told me you're a suspect. Yes. Agent Park didn't tell me that. You're telling me Agent Park did not tell me that. The police station. Because you just... Is he a suspect? No. Is he not a suspect? Is he not a suspect? Or is he not a suspect? Is he not a suspect? Yes. It's 2:30 in the morning. I think he should be visiting time. I was like,
She said that to the director of the FBI.
that's not the worst thing she said to the director of the FBI.
Mr. Goddard, a suspect?
It really depends on what you mean by suspect.
I mean, did Detective Cup believe that Mr. Goddard might be responsible for Mr. Wayne's death?
Detective Cup had uncovered evidence and suggested Mr. Goddard was at the game room at the same time Mr. Winter was found dead. She said she found that interesting, but she said she needed more context.
What do you mean? Marcus?
Is that a problem? Yes. Is that a white word? I guess I first probably I think about it.
Halo natin ang dog food. Diba? Natin ang dog food ng kanin.
Something like this, which would tell you that the elephant long, seeing nothing, the view long, stealth straight, darker farther, very distinctive line across
Naman, sa dami ng kanin, kala ko konti ang kanin, ay titira nyo naman ang dog food.
It is so good.
You learn all about it, right?
Ano, solve ka na. Uto na? Oo, uto na.
Otherwise, how would you ever find
This way she can explain this.
Ayun, siya, siya na sa kanya ko talagang si
This is the permanent long clock. Now, this is a picture I took of us on Sunday.
Ibe, salamat, Bicha, na... Alo?
No, that does not fit.
Ito.
Now tell me, Agent Park, did I see a yellow rodent long
Bakit mo?
Yes, you saw a yellow rodent log lying here on the outside.
That is exactly my point.
What was your point exactly?
You got it wrong.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It wasn't a bird.
The yellow rodent long clock was named after a bird of southeastern mallard and American bird. The two of them have striking similarities, distinguishable in behavior and appearance, but they are completely different species having completely different continents from their own convergent evolution. On the one hand, easy to confuse them just as you did. On the other hand, if you know anything about these birds of rich land, this type of mistake is extremely preposterous. Do you understand?
It's, I do understand.
Okay, well, I might be explaining it better than she did.
So smart. Did DA Goddard kill Amy Winter? Maybe. You know, he's in the game of movies we think we do. What's compelling, but what else do we know? And is there something we don't know?
Ang gabi, lalakain mo.
That's what we need to find
Isang
out.
kain lang.
That is the context.
Kain na lang.
Did you call me lazy?
Hindi, kumakain ka naman dog food dyan eh. Kumain ka dog food dyan. Kasi pag pinakain kitang kanin eh, kinakalat mo lang. Kakain ka pa ba? Yung nagpapakain kasi ako, wala ka eh. Elsa! Gusto mo na ka ba? Ganda na, nag-selos na. Kasi hindi ko... ang ganda na. Ang ganda na, ang ganda na. Ito.
It's ginger.
It's going into
Yes.
in this room.
Yes. We spoke about that.
Did we?
We did. Many times. We should have taken you. Sorry.
No, I agree.
Who is this?
Or if you want the IV drip station, then honestly, this whole room.
I know. I think maybe we don't need it.
You think maybe we don't need one? He's been working on this
On a gingerbread house. Oh.
Yes, the guy went with him. Who is it? St. Pierre. St. Pierre. Just St. Pierre. He's an energy medium. We're told the social secretary met him in a retreat on the night. They were sleeping together.
Ang init na ng ano?
Oh, we're here. Oh my god. Listen, all the time. I love it. Do you want to look at pictures?
He's apparently become something of an advisor to her. He reads the energy fields and also he's also certified in vibration on the Nancy Reagan had an astrologer who set the presidential schedule. The Gorbachev-Reagan nuclear summit in Iceland, planned by the astrologer. He was thinking over and could be a statement or Reagan was just a bit more just information.
Where was the gingerbread house?
in China.
So why don't we put it back down then?
No.
Why not?
The gingerbread house has been displayed in the same annual for the last 50 years.
Okay, so you can't put it back downstairs. You were so wrong to. The first gentleman is coming down here any minute, and I'd like us all to know this.
We're not on the same.
Ayaw mo na. Sa mga, ano to ha, 2 Yokreng! Elsa, kain na! Kasi anong yung tubig Yung tubig at mainit ang panahon. Nakahilo ang init. Mainit ang gadget. Ang gadget Natin ang inumin ng puting tubig ay ng yelo. Marami yung plastic. Marami yung plastic. Pinasok ko pa ito sa nilaban mo. Inuman tubig ito. Tubig ito malamig. Ang dami ko dubos Kala ko hindi mo mauubos. Very good. Ang gusto ng mama, ubos ang pagkain. Very good. Yung tubig. Rigol. Yung tubig. Ayaw mo yung tubig. Gusto ko kain. Ito, meron pagkukulo. Ito. Hindi pwede yan hindi pwede yung daing yan. Kilusin kayo. Hindi pwede yan, daing yan. Nakalat ka naman din. Nakalat mo naman din. Ito sa inyo ang kumakain ng walang kalat tapos hindi makalat ka naman. Mapapalampaso tuloy ako ng 2 oras dito. Yari tayo sa may-ari ng kwarto. Magka tayo ng kanin. Okay, fine. Ma'am Flores. Hindi ko lang share to. Ano yan? At wala ka nang kakainin dyan. Hindi na pagkain ito yung pagkain na ng pusa ko. Pagkain ni Elsa at ni Yokreng. Taga na rito. Kanya pa ako tag Yokreng eh. Yan. Ito. Yokreng, dili. Yokreng. Ngaw ka lang ng ngaw niya. Ayaw mo rito kumain? Ay naku, ayaw niya kumain. Dito ka dyan para nababantayan ko kasi pag sa labas, agawang ka ng ano. Wala. Ako nag-iit ng inumin. Saan ka nilagay yung galon? Dyan na ni mama yung galon. Niligib ko. Nakit ko ba? Dito kasi paano nababantayan ko kasi agawin ng aw-aw. Ang pagkain nyo, lalo kayo walang pagkain. Sige na. Oo. Kasi ano na lang. Hindi ko mainak sa'yo. Huwag ka manghi. Hihingi pa si... Ano Naku. Pinakain na din na para makatayo na ako rito. Gusto pa akong kamay. Baba ka kasi, sa baba ka kasi kumain. Ito na. Pre. Baba. O, sige na baba. Sige na. Sige na. Kain ka dyan. Sige na, nagsikain niya sila. Ay, akala kasi agaw. Ako'y nagpapakain ng nyaw-nyaw. Ayan o. Kailangan ko bantayan kasi inaagawan ng aso. Yan. Sige na. Kain na, dali. Hindi ako makapagbugas. Lamig yan, tubig. Take lang matapos ito eh. Oh, lakas hangin. Malakas ang hangin. Si Elsa na lang. Elsa! Sige na. Ayaw mo na? May tring-tring. Hindi, nakaano pa yung para ka nakasuklay ah. Oh, tapos paliligaw ko na kayo gugula. Ligo lang to. Kasi pag tumayo si mama rito, aagawan niyo ng pagkain yung pusa. Kaya kailangan mabantayan muna ni mama bago tumayo. May galaw shoutout po sa 7 million the house. Hindi makapag-process Gcash ko. Pag ganun ma'am, nangingi siya ng backup. Ganyan din yung ano ko eh. Yung minemberan ako, ayaw din mag-process yung yung Gcash niya. Nangingi siya ng ibang account kung may iba ka pang Gcash account or kung baga i-connect mo sa iba. Halimbawa kung may Maya account ka o bank account, yun i-connect mo. Ako meron akong nakakonect sa Shopee. Sa Shopee account ko nakakonect. Walang laman yung wallet ng Shopee ko. Ayan, hindi rin siya hindi rin siya makarenew. Nangingi po ng backup yung ka ng ibang account. Init na siguro ng katawan. Nagsikain na sila, huwag kang mag-alala. Sige na, kumain na sila. Sige na. Ayaw mo? Kumain na nga sila. Sige na, kumain ka na dyan. Naalala pa yung mga kasama. Tapos na kumain sila. Taob na nga yung pinggan nila eh. Hintay pa talaga siya na kasi pa siya antok na ako. Update lang ako kasi wala akong tawag dito. Mainit na nga katod yan, mainit na yung panahon. Pag na konting ano ka lang mag-aano yung gadget, umiinit. Hindi ko siya umiinit yung gadget. Meron sinasabi si Nob na kapag nag-live daw, pili pa lang siguro yung inaanuhan niya. Parang siyang StreamYard na rin na pa nag-live na pwede ka mag-off cam. Pwede mag-off cam pa mag-live. Pero dito wala siya. Baka yung off cam ko. Wala siya. Siguro sa yun, pili pa lang yung yung mabibigyan ng testing ng YouTube na parang StreamYard. Ano na? Tatabi ko na yan para kay Elsa na lang. Pag yung account po nyo sa sa payment ni Google, nangingi lang po siya ng backup. May mga option naman po ng backup nakalagay kung iko-connect sa yung bank account or sa my account, kung may my account ka, may mga nakalagay po doon para maka-join uli. Ewan ko paano ba tatanggal, kahit yun sa akin din yung sa akin Shopee nga yung nakalagay dito, Shopee, kaso Wala naman laman yung Shopee ko. Talagay pay. Add card. Kukunik mo yung card mo. O kaya sa yung PayPal, sa Maya, Shopee Pay, tsaka add Gcash kung mag-add ka ng another Gcash account. Pero how can I add another Gcash account? Nasa monitor yung isa kong Gcash. Sorry. Kaya hindi rin ako makaano paggamit yung isang Gcash sa isang gamit ang monitor. Pero mag-e-end na rin po ako kasi naka 1 hour na naman po ako. And then it's so very hot na po yung gadget na gamit pang monitor. Kaya ay ka pa. Ito po yung may na singaw ng kwarto, may na singaw ng gadget. Mahirap na, malakas makasira pag kaya ako yung mag-i-end na rin po. Muli, maraming salamat. Bejenimix, thank you. Ma'am Flores, Bechana, Moment Cooking, Evergreen, thank you. Ako yung mag-i-end na rin. Mimi Burr, si Kokodo. Si Kokodo, thank you Kokodo, our friend from Japan. Ganun lang, update lang ba kasi nga wala nga akong wala akong upload na video. Kailangan ko pang nakaano sa cellphone ko, di ko na i-edit eh. Ano pa siya? Kumain na kayo sa pagkain na ng pusa yan. Meron sa pampusa hindi pupunta. Mukhang tulog yata yung isang pusang si Elsa eh. Ako ang tawag eh. Ito kasi si Yukureng. Ito si Yukureng. Mukhang galing sa kabilang kwarto rin. Tapos kanina pang nyaw ayaw pumasok. Gusto niya ilabas yung pagkain. Pag nilabas ko kasi yung pagkain, maglalabasan din yung aso. Hindi ko mababantayan kumain yung pusa. Aagawan lalo to. Alibasa, siya yung pinakamalaking aso rito. Aagawan niya yung pusa. Agawan niya yung pusa. Ito talaga naman eh. Di ba? Ano ko pa. Yung agawan ng pagkain yung pusa. Kunwari ka, hindi mo agawan kunwari kasi si mama. Pero pag tumayo si mama, makaagaw ka na. Hop! Eka ha. Sumisimple ang uso mo ha. Hindi. Sangyaw-nyaw na yan. Sangyaw-nyaw. Takpan ko na nga. Yan. Nyaw-nyaw yan. Meron pang hindi kumakain na pusa. Nyaw-nyaw yan. Maraming. Tumay na. Ayan. Tumenten na. 10. Ano ba kung magana nadagdagan pa? Tuloy ko na lang ba? Bigla shoutout po sa 10 million the house. Ito ang aking adopted ko lang yung nanay nito eh. 4 na buwan lang sa akin nanay ito, nag-iwan na ng bye daw. Ito yung pag nawawala ko nag-aanyang tao, hindi pwede kasi piling nito piling niya anak namin siya kasi Wala pa yata siyang isang buwan na matay nanay niya. May naglason. Nilason yung nanay niya. Buti nga hindi sila nadami sa lason eh. May dumidede pa sila eh. Ngayon naiwan sila sa amin. Nagkasakit. Nagkasakit. Naalala ko pala no. Buhay pa si nanay mo. Nagkasakit pala yung mga kapatid niya. Silang naiwan. Tapos umuwi yung nanay niya. Ganun parang naano nga siguro yung dalawang tuta. Ito, dumidedi pa to eh. Kaya kami na, ano din niya, katulad ng kagawa ko. Sa kuting na inadapt ko. Sa syringe ko, yung tinitimplahan ko ng gatas. Gamit lang ay Bird brand. Ito yung paanang ano, paanang kuting. Ito. Paanang kuting. Nagtago na eh. Ay, ano tek? Ano tek? Gutom ka na? Sabi ko kasi bawal itik dito kasi itik kakalat ng pupo. Hindi pwede, bawal itik. Ito yung isa, yan tunog pa eh. Busog yan kakapadede lang. Kaya hanapin ko muna si Elsa para pakainin. So ito yung pagkain ni Elsa. Yan o. Hindi kumakain ng kanin yung mga nyaw-nyaw ko eh. Mga pasaway eh. Hindi. Daing yan. Hindi pwede sa aso yung daing. Manahimik. Diba? Puro, ayan o, puro pupo ni itik o. Talaga to. Labasan din sila. Ayan, labasan din sila. O, paano ko bibigay? Paano ko bibigay kay Elsa yun? Pagkain nila. Elsa! Ito po yung aking number. Elsa! Elsa! Kapalit po yung aming nun. Hoy, Elsa! Saan ba ito pusa na to? Talaga naman, oh. Yan mo talaga, oh. Yan, susunod yan. Nakikipag-unahan pa yan sa akin, oh. Yan, oh. Pag-unahan pa talaga siya. Hindi pwede sa ito. Paanang manok kung ano. Yan ang aking mga fur babies. Hanapin na natin si Elsa para pakainin ko. Kanya pa ako tagmitong sa pusa na to eh. Elsa! Elsa! Ay naku kaya misa. Tignan mo tayo. Kaya pa ako tawag nandiyan ka lang pala. Talaga naman itong pusa na to. Itong pusa na to, pag natutulog, tulog mantika. Andito ka lang pala sa loob ng kung ano eh, nagkainan na yung mga kasama mo. Ano siguro sa ano, sa computer. Talaga to si Elsa. Nag-ikot-ikot na ako ng ano, tawag. Yan ka lang pala sa pasaway ito pusa na to eh. Kanya na yan, kaya ano na yan. Oh, nangihingi po. Oh. Gaabang oh. Pasaway na. Napatawag ng tawag kay Elsa. Oh, di ba gutom ka na? Saway ka eh. Tawag ng tawag sa'yo si mama eh. Nakain ka pa ba ano? Tawag dito? Ano? Loving you is calm and easy to. And when I say ooh 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 la 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 la. Shopper rin pala to si ano? Si AJ. Shopping. Ano, sarap na. Ayan na. Ayaw mo na? Elsa, tubig, Elsa. At dahil tapos na at may natira pa, kailangan para patas, hahatiin ko sa 3 aw-aw. Ngayon, napakain ko na yung isang yaw. At ang aking internet ay nagpaikot-ikot na rin. Mainit, malamang mainit na yung aparato. Ng internet kaya. Yun na. Ito ako magpahati. Okay, pili. Kagat lang. Up, up, up. Ganyan. Okay. Up, up. Tama na. Wala lang. Tira kay Google. Gagol ah. Ayan, tira kay Google. Kanin si Simot. Again na po ako. Muli maraming salamat po guys. Thank you so much. Regina Mix, thank you. Moment. Maybe Ma'am Flores. Evergreen. Thank you so much. Kay Kukodo from Japan. Thank you. Salamat po sa lahat. Boy, maganda po. Naka 2 hours na po ako. Mita po yung aparato, pati cellphone mainit na. Sobrang init dito sa amin, kaya ipahinga ko na po yung mga ano. At nagagalit na po yung ano doon, oh. Yung ano, gagalit na, oh. Thank you po. At ako yung maglilinis na ng kalat dito dahil mga mumu nila. Ayun na sila. Ayan, maliligo pa sila. Eh, sobrang init to yung balahibo nila. Ano? Lakas maglagas, namumula. Okay, bye-bye po. God bless. Stay safe po. No. Di pa ka naliligo. Bye po. Sinira-sira na ni Elsa, oh. Akit pa na ako. Sinayang yung... Maraming salamat po. Ano yun? Ay, ano yan?